TV. So, I'm about to have a snack of the day, and then we can get started. Okay, stay tuned. We're gonna talk about a very interesting subject today. Stay tuned. It has been a very long day. It has been a very long day, and I'm just trying to catch my breath because the day was very long. And I'm just gonna talk to you about your credit score and the finance, and how can a country like Burundi build up on that? Because here in Canada, the system is constructed. The system is built on trust. The system here in Canada is built on trust. So we're talking about credit score and how can that credit score help you, help you reach your financial freedom, right? So you stay there. Let me finish my snack and let's get started, baby. Again, for those who don't know me, my name is Audrey. I represent EASTAFRI TV. And Erin, come over here. She's gonna help me put this one in the garbage.
I'm not your man. Nobody doesn't know that.
Guys, she's my daughter. And she's saying, "Are you serious, Daddy? I'm not your maid. But I'm taking a video and you should help me, okay? Come, put it in the garbage."
Guys, you who don't know me, my name is Erin, and my YouTube channel is Erin's Fun.
So you're giving yourself a shout out without my permission. You can go now.
Bye.
Okay? Good. So today we're talking about credit score. How can a good credit score help you build or achieve your financial freedom here in Canada specifically? And how can other countries, like many African countries, leverage on that system to help people invest, to help people be financially successful in whatever countries that they are? Let's say in Africa, for example. My name is Audrey. I represent EASTAFRI TV, and I'm going to be talking about Burundi specifically and then compare it with the system that we have here in Canada. So for those who don't know Canada's system, for those, you might have heard that sometimes people say, in Canada it's easy, you can get a car, you can get a house, you can buy this, everything is easy because you just go and take it. That is wrong. That is not true, okay? The system is built on trust, and the system is built on credit scores. So for somebody who doesn't know how credit scores works, what is it? How does it work? How can it help you achieve your financial freedom? So a credit score is a system that's going to rate you based on your responsibility, how responsible you are in spending other people's money. When I say other people's money, I mean financial institutions, for example, right? I mean banks, right? Your family, your dad, your mom are not going to rate you, not going to give you credit score or rate you how you're spending their money. But in terms of if you get a credit card, for example, if you get a car, if you get a loan, how are you responsible paying back? So they rate you based on your responsibility and based on the type of credit that you're getting and based on how you can manage that and be able to pay back on time. Every terms that I use here, it is intentionally chosen, okay? Because you miss something, you miss a payment, that's gonna affect your credit score. You miss a deadline on your credit card statement, you're supposed to be paying your credit card, and you miss a deadline, that's gonna affect your credit score. Your phone bill is late, and then they report that you didn't pay for this specific month, then it's gonna affect your credit score. So what is a credit score here in Canada is rated by points. It goes from 0 to 900. Somebody who has 0 to 600 is considered a poor credit score. So if your credit score is 0 to 600, it is poor, and you need to build on that. And EASTAFRI can help you achieve what you're looking for to achieve. A good credit score starts from and above 800, 700, and I've never seen somebody who has 900 actually, but you can reach 810, 850, 840, 750. All right, so that is a good credit score. And here in Canada, we do have two systems, two companies, two institutions, very powerful institutions that helps the country manage the credit system here in Canada. So this is good for the population. It's good for people because they show the willingness to pay and on time, and also they get credit. They get good interest rate, for example, right? Let's say you're looking to purchase a house. Number one thing that they're going to ask you, how is your credit score? You are between 0 and 600, then you know that you're not going to get there. Or you will need to do some stuff. You will need to build up and pay up some of the bills so that you can increase your credit score to be able to afford a home, right? I'm here to give you advices, and I'm here to educate you on that so that you can be responsible starting from now on. So that if you don't know yet, you should be contacting me so that I can educate you, and then I'll make sure that you get all the information that you need, all the tips and strategies that you need for you to be financially successful here in Canada and everywhere else, the rest of country here in Canada, right? So how does a good credit score help you? How does having a good credit score help you as an individual, as a Canadian, as somebody who lives here in Canada? A good credit score is going to help you secure good interest rate. It's going to help you get by what you want on a loan, right? It's going to help you get a vehicle. It's going to help you get a car. It's going to help you if you're looking to renovate your house. It's going to help you get a loan for renovation on a very good interest rate. And it's going to help you also get good premium credit cards, right? With a higher limit depending on your income, right? That is what a good credit score can help you. And if you look in the society, today's society, everybody, the wealth, how is wealth built in Canada? People invest, people buy properties, they resell, they buy, they sell, they buy lands. You cannot do all of that if you don't have a good credit score, right? So there are some exceptions, but we're not going to go there because the subject is very long, the subject is very broad. So I want to touch on a very specific, basic stuff so that if you're listening to me, you know and you understand, and this can help you achieve your financial freedom. So a good credit score is going to help you secure a good home. It's going to help you secure a good vehicle for your family. It's going to help you secure good terms and conditions and interest rate on premium credit cards. It's going to help you balance your life and be free, financially speaking. Now, a good credit score is not all. It's not everything, because you still have to have an income. You still have to be financially secure, having an income, having a stream of income or revenue, so that they can trust you and say, hey, based on this amount of money that you make per month or per year, we can lend you, we can give you this. So that is a good credit score. Now, on the other hand, on the contrary, let's talk about a bad credit score. What is it going to do to you? A bad credit score is going to ruin you financially. You might hear some people saying, I have to get my friend to help me buy a car. I have to get my mom or my dad to help me buy a house, or because I could not qualify, I could not do this. So you cannot technically do anything by yourself. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's not.
Thank you. So let me finish, okay? A good credit score is gonna help you. I wasn't talking about a bad credit score is gonna ruin you financially. A bad credit score is gonna prevent you from having a home, from having a roof on top of your head, from having a vehicle, from having, some assets that are financially important in your life, right? So that is a bad credit score. It's gonna ruin you financially. It's gonna ruin you, financial wise, right? There are some strategies on how you can increase your score. Let's say you have a bad credit score and you want to go on a good credit score. What can you do to make sure that you reach that good threshold to get a good credit score, right? Because some people, let's say you're coming here as an immigrant, you don't know nothing at all, and you don't have a credit score, you don't have a credit card. And understand me, To have a good credit score, you must have a credit, because it's a credit score. So they rate you based on the credit that they gave you. They rate you based on the financial instrument, financial tool, financial credit cards, a house, buy a vehicle. They rate you based on that. Okay. So a good credit score, a bad credit score, to increase it, go from bad to good, there are some specific things that you need to do. Number one thing, you need to be responsible. You need to spend responsibly.
Okay.
You need to spend responsibly. I'm telling you, you need to spend responsibly. Okay? Spending responsibly means if you get a loan, you pay it on time and based on the terms and conditions set on that loan. Okay? If you have a phone bill and it's due every first of the month, make sure you send a payment at the first. If you cannot make a payment, at least make half payment. Do not miss making something. Do not miss making a payment on a specific date that they set. Now, that is how you can be responsible, right? You get a debt, you get a credit card, and then you spend responsibly and you make payment on time. Okay? And based on the terms and conditions of those credits or those debts that you're getting. Now, once you do that, there are some programs that you can subscribe to that are going to help you increase your credit score, right? Some of those programs, you can contact me. I can send you the link. You can sign up. You can even report your rent as a payment, and that's going to help you increase your credit score. Those programs are billable. That means you might have to pay a fee. You might have to pay like $5 per month. You might have to pay $10 per month, depending on the case scenario. But they are billable, but they're going to help you increase your credit score so that you can secure your finances. Now, once you be responsible and you increase your credit score, if you have a debt, right? If you've been in collection, if you've been struggling paying your debts, number one thing to do is to clear whatever that is outstanding. Okay? If you have anything outstanding on your profile, if you have something that you did not pay in the past, then make sure you take care of that. That is being responsible as well. If you take care of that and clear that, it will take some time, but you will get there. Okay? It is very important for you to understand that you're not going to build a good credit score if you ruined other people's businesses and you did not pay for whatever loan or whatever debt that you get into. You must clear that, number one thing. Because if you go out there and you think like you have a good credit score, you will never get there if you have something outstanding. Okay? You will never get there if you have something outstanding. Clear outstanding debt. Okay? Be responsible on your spendings. Buy what you need, not what you want. Okay? I'm saying this in very basic English terms so that you can understand what it takes to go from bad credit score to a good credit score. Many young immigrants, Burundians, sometimes they don't understand this concept. Sometimes they don't know exactly the way the system works, right? Another thing, when I'm talking about being responsible and spending responsibly, you're not going to get a credit card of $10,000 and then spend all the $10,000 and start paying minimum payment. That's going to ruin your credit score. That is going to ruin your credit score, right? So if you're getting a credit card of $10,000, do not spend all that money. To be responsible, you must show the lender that you are spending responsibly. A credit card is not for you to spend. It's not the money that is there for you to enjoy and do like extravagant crazy shopping or extravagant vacations. I'm gonna stop. All right, so what I was saying is if you have a 10,000 credit card with a limit of 10,000, that amount of money is not for you to go out there and spend and enjoy extravagant spendings, right? That's what I was talking about. And the system is built so that they can they can test your responsibility when they give you money in your hands, right? That is how the system is built. Do not spend more than 35% of the limit on your card. And every now and then, every year, call your credit card companies, call your bank, ask if they can increase the limit. That's gonna free up some room on your credit card and on your profile so that you can enjoy more money that you can spend on that within that 35%. Okay? All right. So now make sure you spend responsibly. Do not buy extravagant things on the money that is not yours. The system is built to test your responsibility when somebody gives you money in your hands. So once you do all of that, it will help you. Yes, it will take some time. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna take a little bit of time for you to get there. But if you do everything that I'm saying in this video, do it right, you will come back and thank me. Okay? Because credit scores here in Canada, they are built to regulate the financial systems and make it work to the benefit of us, of the people. All right, so that is what EASTAFRI is telling you today. And I want to make sure that everybody understands. If you have a question, you can comment. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe on EASTAFRI TV. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just to support the channel so that I can continue bringing you all this valuable information at your fingertips. All right, so do not miss on the comments and on the subscription as well, because if you have a question, I can even answer the question in the comments, or you can reach out to me. My phone number and everything is on that channel on YouTube. I'll be more than happy to assist you and take you from bad to good. And that good is gonna do you well in your future, in your financial freedom, and everything else that you're looking to achieve in your finances, in your life. I'm here to assist you because I've been there. I've been on the bad, and now I'm on the very good. So why not helping other people get from the bad to good, right? Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about today is how can a country like Burundi use those types of system to provide credit to people that need money, to invest, be innovative, right? Because most of the banks in Burundi, they keep the money sitting out there and it's not doing anything. It's not doing any good for the country, for the communities. It's not doing any good for anything at all. So if I were a president or maybe a minister of finance, I would tackle that. Make sure that we build a strong and secure, trusted financial system that helps the Burundians, elite Burundians. And that starts with digitalization, making sure that we have systems that works, making sure that we have system that tracks people, making sure that we know our people, right? Because here in Canada, for example, there is those financial systems, those financial institutions that are not financial institutions, those companies like TransUnion and Equifax that are regulating the credit systems and credit scores, they know us, right? They have your information, they have your name, your address, your SIN number, your job, what you do, when you did it, how long, all of that, how much money you make per year, right? So they track, they have a database filled with all those KYC information that we can leverage, that they can leverage when they are assisting and assessing your purchasing capacity, for example, right? So we cannot achieve that in a country like Burundi. We cannot achieve that if we don't have systems that works, digital systems that works, right? It's very hard. You cannot do that because this is not something that is done manually. These are algorithms that are there and assess your finances, assess how much money you make, assess how many payments you missed, and assess all of that and say, hey, this person has 750 credit score. This person has 600 credit score, right? And they never go wrong. If there is anything wrong, you can always dispute it and then they can remove it from your credit bureau, right? Some people don't even know how their credit bureau looks like, right? My advice to you now, go out there, sign up for systems that go to Borrower, for example. It's free. sign up for Borrower, and check on your credit system, check on your credit scores, check on whatever finances that you, check on whatever debts that you have. Do you have a credit card? Do you have a car? Do you have a mortgage? Sign up. It's going to show you all of that, and it will help you understand where you stand. You're going to see your points. If you missed a payment, it's going to tell you, hey, you missed a payment. And you can even have it in your bank right now. If you go, some people don't even know that they can access their credit score on their banking platforms, right? Check with your bank, right? If you go on more information on the bank, depending on the bank that you're using, and then scroll down a little bit, I think it's the third feature. You can click on that, and then it's gonna give you exactly your credit score. It's gonna show you all the accounts that you have, and so on and forth. So take advantage of that. Make sure that you secure your finances. Make sure that you build up on financial freedom. And EASTAFRI is here to assist you. EASTAFRI is here to help you. Once you have a good credit score, coming from the bad to the good, that's gonna unlock massive opportunities in terms of what you can get, the rate, and the financial freedom. And also, do not forget, keep the momentum going. Make sure that you do not just get whatever you want and then sit back and relax. No, you must keep the momentum going. Be responsible. Do not miss a payment. Pay your statements on time, your credit card statements on time, the phone bills on time, all of that. And only buy what you need. That is it. Every time, most of the time, when I'm thinking, when I see, normally myself, I'm going to give you an example of myself. I'm a spender person. I like to spend money, right? And you do not realize until you get many things, and then you look at those things and you feel like, do I need this? Do I need that? No, I didn't need any of that, right? But I wanted it and I bought it. And that's not the mentality. That's not the mindset that you should be having, right? Before you buy something, ask yourself, am I going to survive today or tomorrow or after tomorrow if I don't have these things? That is the number one question that you should ask yourself. It's put yourself in a survivor mode, right? Am I going to spend the night? Am I going to leave? Am I going to be okay if I don't buy this today? If your answer is yes, then ask yourself the next question. If I can live, I can survive without buying this thing today, how about tomorrow? Do I really need it? Or it's just something that I want, right? Let's say you're looking to buy a couch, right? You already have a couches at home and stuff like that, and you don't even have that money sitting there to be able to afford it. You're looking to take a debt, to take a loan to be able to buy that couch, but you already have another couch in the house and it's functioning fine. It's just that it has a little bit of scratches on it, and then you're feeling, we should have another couch, all right? It's good, we should have another couch. That sounds good. And your wife tells you, yes, honey, you're right, we should buy another couch, right? Once you hear that, your spending mind, your spending mentality goes up. And you say, yes, honey, let's go shopping for tomorrow. Before you go for that couch, ask yourself, assess what you have already. Say, how can I make it better, right? Do I really need the second couch? Do I really need to throw this one in the garbage, right? Cover it. Put a cover on your couch if you have to. But don't put yourself on debts that you don't need. All right? So that is the mentality that you should have. Once you have all of that, it is going to help you to go from the bad to the good. Because all I'm trying to tell you here is for your benefits, for your security, for your financial freedom, for you to be able to unlock massive opportunities here in Canada. But imagine if we can implement the same systems that we have here back home in Burundi. It will be crazy. It will be amazing. It will be tremendous. It will be tremendous opportunities for the people back home, right? So this is EASTAFRI TV telling you the tips and tricks on the credit score going from bad to good. Learn more. If you have any question, concern, comments, do not hesitate to reach out to me. It is a broader subject. It's a very big subject that I can talk and not finish, but I want to keep this video very short so that if you have any question or concerns, I'll be here to help you and assist you. And especially young people, young immigrants that are coming in here in Canada and don't know how the systems work. We are here for you guys. Reach out. And again, I'm Audrey from EASTAFRI TV. Take care. Bye-bye.